Hello guys, and welcome to another video, and today I'll be discussing this build, the AMG GT3 Le Mans prototype test car. I don't know too much about the car, but I think they use this to do all the track testing and so on and so on for the Leon live livery version of the car. Like I say, I'm not too sure, but you do see that a lot of these cars, there's a few teams in GT3 that run this particular model, and as you can see, it's a beauty. It's a beautiful kit. I made this during the Le Mans weekend just passed, so it's really rushed. I do apologise, it's not perfect. I just tried to do it in a timely fashion so it was finished, so I can just sit and enjoy the last couple of hours of the race, and I did. I finished it with about 1 hour and 51 minutes left of race time, so there's nothing much else I could have done. Some of the mistakes I made I'm going to catalogue, because I'm not going to say it's flawless and claim credit when it's not perfect. The windows, what I did was I tried some of this stuff, clear lacquer. Ooh, give it a shot. Clear lacquer, easy home, and it's not gloss at all, it's frost. So I don't know whether that's a mistake on their part, but it's not a clear coat. I put it on the windows thinking I'll just gloss them up, and they instantly frosted. So 2 hours, maybe 3 hours of this build, there was me with 2000 grit and some water, just buffing the windows down. However, I will say, in doing so, it's given the windows a condensed morning look, like it's been run for a little while, and there's some condense build up on the windows, which is pretty cool. I think personally it gives the windows a little bit of weather and a little bit of realism, so there is that. The same with the lights. It looks like there's a bit of condense in the lens. When you get that, your car has that, and you need to buff the lights up. Again, I'm making excuses for my mistakes, but that it does add a little bit of realism to the kit in that respect. The photo etch is on the front. There's a couple of grills there. One of the grills did pop off in, let's get this out of the way. In here, there's a vent here that's gone. As you can see, it's the other side. Oh, this is popped off again. I'm going to have to glue that. In the back vents, there's some in there. In the side pods, there's some in there. And also there's some photo etch in the car, the brake discs, and various other details that I can't remember where I put them. A lot of stuff you can't see, like the suspension, and when the shell's on you can't really see much. Oh, the pedals, I photo etched the pedals, the brake calipers as well, they're photo etch. There are various things that I didn't photo etch, like for example the diffuser. You can cut them off and you get them. I just didn't have the time. I was under a time constraint. Like I say, if I would have had a month, which I normally set myself, I would have done a better job, slowly and with a different process. And I certainly would have stuck to my normal go-to for windows, which is the Pledge Future Clear. I just thought I'd try out that clear lacquer, and I it's a pitfall. You try out new materials, and you can get stung by it. So always go with what you know, tried and tested. But if I really should have tried it on a different bit of plastic. As for the decals, really delicate from Tamiya. They are a joke. As you can see there, that was a really sharp razor blade, and it's just fluffed the edges. Again, as I was putting this on, that tore Again here, as I was putting it on, I was taking the backing paper out, it just tore away. I was just using water, I wasn't even using the setter or the micro set or micro sole. They were just literally falling apart underwater. So if you do get this kit and you can get a third-party livery set for it, I'd suggest doing that, because in my experience third-party decal sets are a lot better. I didn't have enough time to do the photo etch seat belts, which is what I want to do, the harness system, which came with the kit. Also, what comes with the kit is a stencil for the tyres. You tape it on and you can spray and give the tyres a Pirelli marking. There's loads of bits of photo etch that I've not managed to put on, purely for the time constraints. I opted to do blue wheel hub nuts one side, red and then blue the other side. That was done with just a Tamiya chrome silver, and then let that dry, and then I put on some clear blue and some clear red, just to give that just a little bit of a realistic look. That's about it really. It's a really basic build, it flew together. What I didn't do as well is I didn't put all the wing mirrors on and the fins and everything else on the kit before spraying it, so I've had a lot of glue issues. Tamiya Clear doesn't like painted parts, it only likes to go plastic on plastic. So I mean, I've got some Gorilla Glue as well. This is the same, doesn't like plastic, doesn't like polystyrene, so don't use that. And this stuff is pretty good, Citadel plastic glue. It really does work. I can't say much else about that. Also, for the clear windows and the photo etch, I use this stuff, this ultra glue. It's pretty good. It's kind of like the consistency of PVA, but it goes really tacky really quickly, and it dries pretty quick, and it clears and it dries clear. So it's great for like popping the lights in and so on. Because I rushed the build, like I say, I should have put all the parts on, give it a good spray, let it all dry properly, give it a good spray, mask all the right areas and stuff. But again, 3-day build, this is what you get. Rushing. So it's passable, you know, it's all right. You put it in a little cabinet somewhere, and from a distance it looks all right. So a little close up on the discs in there, they look pretty cool. I haven't given them a wash. Again, I keep saying the time constraints. I really did not have the time to put a lot of love into this kit. So you know, some finer details have not been added. But that's it. That's all I've got to say on it. It's a beautiful kit. It does come with some mould lines, which you can deal with during the priming and the prep process. The rear vents, I tried to use the putty again because I rushed it. I didn't put another layer on and buff it down, so the lines are still visible, which is a shame. But as mentioned before, if I'd had a month on this kit, it would have ended up looking a lot better than it does now. But that's it. That's the AMG GT3. That's what you're going to get. Oh, also the paint I didn't use. I didn't use the Zero's AMG paint after all. It's been painted in Vallejo's gunmetal, and it's very, very similar. This has probably got like a darker flip to it because of the darker pigment in there. But this just flows on so easy, and it's acrylic, so you know, it goes on nice. And it's sort of got a matte. I've not varnished it, I've not done any mattes to it, so that's the bare paint on there. I don't plan on touching it. I mean, there are some scuffs on there, but that's what colour I used, and it don't look too bad. I didn't use the Zero paints because I don't have a 0.5 needle and a decent compressor and an airbrush. I do need to get myself a decent coverage airbrush. So at least with acrylic you can put it on it's more forgiving. It's a more forgiving paint, whereas the zero paint is really thin. You've got to have a good needle, low PSI, and a little bit more, a bit more know-how with the paint. I do intend to use more zero paints because they're a really good paint. They've got really good colour selection, but that's something I need to think about another day. I'm still learning. Everyone's still learning. I mean, there's one little detail I did on it you can't even see, but on the window wipers, sorry, I did a light brush to give the blades definition over the actual the wipers themselves. You don't even see it, but I did it. Yeah, that's it. That's what I've got to say on it. I'll recommend the kit. Definitely, it's a great kit for the price, and it does look stunning. Like I say, from a distance, or if you had more time on it. But certainly, the decals are a disaster. They really are terrible. So I hope Tamiya can look into a. I mean, they're really thin, and the backing paper is really thick. So they take ages to soak to release from the paper, and then the adhesion that's on there, when you're trying to pull the paper away, it just tears them. It's just so tacky. They're not great. They really aren't. You've got to be extra careful. So yeah, it's a word of warning. And I was being super delicate. I don't know how people can put these on flawlessly. It's hard. It's not easy. But yeah, third parties, they're more durable, especially from DL models, or whoever you can get them from. I highly advise getting some third party decals. If you don't want this livery, you can certainly get different ones out there. And yeah, like I say, I recommend the kit. I hope you if you're into your cars and you fancy picking this one up, I highly recommend it. I'm not gonna say don't go out and get this kit. It's user error at the end of the day. So you could probably make this far better than me. I mean, I didn't put the I need to wash the body calipers, the panel calipers. I need to give them a wash and put the red arrows on them. And a few other bits and pieces that I might add to over time. A little bit of burning and burnishing on the exhaust on the side there, and probably some dry brushing. Get some struggling the word. I'm chewing my tongue at the moment. Try to put some pigment on and some dry brushing. I mean, at the end of the day, the windows are weathered naturally by mistake, so I might as well go the full 9 yards and add some more weathering on it, but that's for another time. Anyway, if you like the video, smash the like. As many likes as I can get, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. If we can set a target of maybe 50 likes, let's start small. Subscribe to the channel, tick all that bell so you get advanced warnings of new videos that are coming up and notifications and all that stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Also, if you like cars and you want to see me do more cars, let me know in the comments. The same with the Gundams. If you want to see certain kits or whatever, let me know so I know what's popular, what people are into, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.